the single. That's the one that we did for the video. And I remember when I was writing that one, I even saved it as like Groove Central because it was just like the whole point of that song was just a groove from beginning to end, you know. And like, you know, we as usual put the layers on and try to do like the interesting like progressions and stuff like that. But really, like the main focus of that song is just a groove, like from beginning to end, you know. So it's got kind of like that like sort of funky feel to it, which I like a lot. Then after that is Total Mad, which, you know, is very aptly titled. It's kind of like madness riffs. I wrote that song when I was on vacation in Mauritius, and I used this weird tuning for it because it's on a 6-string, but I wanted to like get the range of my 7-string guitars, which go lower. So I tuned it weird to sort of compensate for that, and it sort of inspired me and enabled me to like write all these riffs. It just came out of nowhere. But they were kind of like crazy riffs, especially at the time. It took me a little bit of time to like really get the hang of them, and so that was the point of that one. And that one, like when it's not crazy riffs, it's like just the weirdest chord progression. I think I was like when we were initially demoing ideas for the chorus. Now Spencer like wrote something brand new, which was like 10 times better than anything that we wrote. But I remember Alex and I trying to come up with like a chorus that would work. On that song. It was so hard because of the awkward timing changes, and Spencer found something that tied in. We're just like, whoa, that is great. That's awesome. So that's what's good when you have like a vocalist who like writes sick parts for you, so you don't have to work on it. But that's like kind of an interesting song. It's short and sweet. We love playing that one live too. After that is Out My Feelings, which I think is like probably one of my personal favorite ones. It's kind of like it is the slow song on the album. It's very slow, and that's kind of the purpose, was to be like, I didn't really have any really slow songs. I was like, what would it be like if I just said like super slow, like groovy, but just like the whole
really epic melodies.
Yeah, it's like it's all about just being like so big and epic and build up. So a really long song. It's probably not the first one to catch your attention. It might be like the one that like grows on you, but like I'm really happy with the way that song flows, and it you know, I left a lot of space for vocals on that song. So that is actually like kind of a very vocally driven song. I wanted like lots of kind of crazy melodies because of the chord progressions being really weird. But then there's lots of repeating themes, and then like there's that sort of middle, or not, it's like sort of towards the end, that climax part, and that part had to be just right. And we tried a bunch of different ideas, but Spencer ended up kind of with this one idea that was just like perfect on that.
That's the song that probably changed the most vocally out of all.
Yeah.
Like, from the time that I got him to the end.
So like, what are the lyrics about in that song?
I don't really want to talk about the lyrical content.
No. Alright, that one's private. That's open interpretation,
exactly,
alright?
Exactly.
So you guys take whatever you want out of it. Seriously.